welcome back to episode 12 of the podcast. I hope you're all right. And obviously we're joined by a special guest today, but I'll let him introduce himself later. So I think we'll just get in straight into what we're doing, and I'll pass you over to Amaan to explain this episode that he so kindly planned.
Yeah, so today's episode is Against the Clock. It's a new kind of series we're going to do on the ACFM podcast, and it's just going to be a series of teachers coming on and then just trying to answer as many questions as they can in 10 minutes. And obviously, to start it off with, we're joined by
Mr Moriarty, head of sixth form. I feel honoured. I've been trying to get on this podcast for the last 6 or 7 weeks, but they've been rejecting me, so I'm very honoured.
We never got an offer. I just want to point out from Sir to come on. But I thought this is the perfect time.
I have to say the setup today is so professional. Like on the minute, by the minute, brilliant. I mean, look at this. This is just perfect.
Sir's literally just walked in and we've gone. So I think we can get straight into it. It's the first time doing this, so obviously it might not be as smooth as possible, but we'll try and get it as smooth as we can.
They've used me as the guinea pig, haven't they?
You are the guinea pig. Okay, so I feel like we need to put some dramatic music.
Oh, you never told me. Hold on, you never told me about this. No,
I feel like.
So hold on. There's maths questions. There's dramatic music.
We can make this as big as we can.
Oh, we might as well put the spotlights on me. Why don't we?
I mean, we'll go for whatever. So I don't know. There might be dramatic. It depends what our editor wants to do.
Okay.
There might be dramatic. There might even be a timer in the corner. Depending, he's not very happy behind the camera, but
he's the main man. I tell you, if it weren't for him, Farhad's the main man in this.
He definitely gets his credit. He definitely gets his credit. Too much credit, I think. Sometimes
I think so. Yeah,
but
too much.
Yeah, we'll just get straight into it. So
right, let's go.
So
let us know
shall
when
I start this timer?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so what is your name?
Thomas Moriarty.
How are you today?
Very well, thank you very much.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from London. My parents are from Ireland, in Kerry.
How old are you?
Oh. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. What's next? Where do I live? What is this all about? I am 31. I'm 35.
How long have you lived in Dubai for?
4 years.
What day is it?
Today is Tuesday.
Do you like the podcast?
Honestly?
Honestly, yeah.
No, I honestly love the podcast. I think what you guys have done is absolutely amazing. Joking aside, I asked you at the start of the year to make an impact, and you've definitely done that. And it's a lot of fun. It's brilliant, and it brings the community together. So well done.
Yeah,
am I running out of time with this? So
no, keep going.
Not when I'm praising you guys.
Yeah, keep going.
What's your plan after this podcast?
Good question. I've got meetings in about 10 minutes, and then I'm setting up for after school tomorrow. We've got a big event. Actually, when's this going out? I could. This is a good marketing piece.
It won't go out.
Okay, it's gone. Don't worry about it. Step into sixth form anyway.
Okay, what's your biggest fear?
Very, very good question. I used to have a fear of snakes, but I've overcome that. Probably now, I'm not very good with heights. Heights.
What is your biggest achievement?
Oh, very good. I would say it would be playing for London Gaelic Football Club in front of a large crowd, 30,000 people, representing them. It was kind of like Gaelic's not a professional sport. It's one of these ones where you take pride in playing, but the training we were doing was professional. I was working as a PE teacher in London, but I was training seven times a week, flying to Ireland, competing in matches. Got to play in Croke Park, which holds 80,000 people, but they weren't there at that stage. So massive achievement. My dad is very proud of that fact, but I didn't play for his county. His county's Kerry. But because I was based in London, I played for them, so that would be my biggest achievement. Yeah, something you probably didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
I think you might have told us in PE.
Yeah, I definitely told you.
What's one thing that you've always wanted to do?
Skydive, actually. We were talking about this at the start of the week. Lexi Pettit went and done a skydive. Yeah. I want to do a skydive. There's a few other places that I want to visit, but I think overcoming my fear of heights, getting in a plane. I think for me, with the skydive thing, I would be all right because I wouldn't think about it until I got onto the plane and had to do it. I don't know how you guys. Have you guys? I think we've had this discussion.
Yeah, I want to skydive and I hope to go do it quite soon. But it's the same for me. I think You have to just get out and get pushed off.
It's that, it's that seeing. If I seen people going out of the plane, that would be it for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be able to do it.
Mm.
And I think getting to the edge of the plane and being pushed off, whew, yeah.
All right, then. Do you play any musical instruments?
I don't play any musical instruments. I mean, we went through the period of the learning how to play the keyboard and the flute and all of that, but never really took it up. My dad, interestingly enough, plays the accordion really well.
Oh, nice.
So there's an interesting fact for you.
What's your favourite word or saying that you have?
You tell me. You tell me.
I don't know. It's just probably, what are you doing? That's probably what you.
How many times have I used that this week with you?
Not many. No time.
Sure, Brad.
As soon as the new head of boy application's gone up, Brad has put his feet up.
I'm preparing for the next
Put his
one.
feet up. I don't know. I tend to use the word legend quite a lot, or class, which I probably need to stop using them types of phrases. But yeah.
All right, then. What's the most annoying habit someone can have?
There's loads. Picking your nose, I suppose, would be my question to that, or. I don't know.
Whatever you think.
Yeah.
What's your favourite song at the moment, or all of all time, I suppose?
Good question. Favourite song. There's not many bangers out at the moment, is there? There's not many big hits. I mean, I do like a bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers, a bit before your time, California Dreaming. But yeah.
All right, then. What's your favourite movie?
Favourite movie. I like The Gladiator. It's an all-time classic. I like lots of movies, to be honest. I do like the ones with a bit of action in. But yeah, Gladiator would be my top movie.
What's your favourite TV series as well?
TV series. I don't watch too much. I used to get home when I was in the UK and watch EastEnders.
Oh, okay.
I used to like that quite a lot.
I went through my EastEnders phase at one point.
Yeah, and then I think when I drifted away with that at university and after university, because you get bored of it, I suppose, and you tend to not relate to it as much because of all the drama in it. But yeah, we go through a lot of Netflix series at home. So yeah, we're onto many different ones at the moment.
If you could live in one place, where would it be?
Oh.
Very tough question.
Very tough question.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that I would love to see and visit. I'm eventually going to move back to Ireland to live, and I think that's quite a big move for me because I've always lived in a big city.
Yeah.
So I've obviously spent a lot of time in London, and now I've gone to Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the city vibe. There's a lot here. There's a lot on offer.
Yeah.
And then having to go back to Ireland where we're building our house, it's a bit rural, and there won't be a lot of things to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to see. But I love living in Dubai. I love the city life, but New York maybe.
New York's a nice one.
I went there at Christmas. It was just absolutely amazing. Very, very busy. Lots to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say New York.
Very, very topically themed question for this one, especially. What's your favourite book?
Favourite book?
Yeah. Give me one book
I'm reading
today.
this. Well, I was speaking to Miss Safi, obviously.
Yeah.
She's got very much interested in what I'm reading at the moment. I go through quite a lot of books, and I just got this habit. I don't know what that is. Maybe because I'm a boy, but I start a lot of books and then get about halfway through, and then I think I've solved the book, and I go and skip to the end and read the end. I need to get out of that habit. I'm reading The Secret at the moment, which is really, really interesting, and it looks at just the way people think and the outlook of it, and it's all about just having an idea about what else goes on in the world and having that different mindset. It's quite interesting. If you let negativity creep in, you're going to think negative. So it's all having that positive outlook. And to be honest, I didn't think I'd be interested in that, but reading it and then trying to apply that, it's working. It's good.
Nice.
Okay. Describe yourself in one sentence.
extremely hardworking and passionate.
Nice.
What does happiness mean to you?
Not money. Money does make a big part of happiness, but I think family, friends, laughter. I'm a firm believer in, to be happy, you've got to have the people around you and friends around you to do that. Money isn't the outlook, but it does help, as we say.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys feel about that, happiness. Success breeds happiness, but if you work hard, then I think that good things happen to good people.
Yeah, they do,
Yeah.
Good things happen to good people. If you work really, really hard, you might
get
not
what
get
you
you might not get it straight away, but if you keep at
Yeah.
it, then I think it all works out.
It's a good answer. Good answer.
Thank you very much.
If you could go back to one age, what age would that be and why?
It's really interesting, actually, because I just got asked for a psychology assignment by one of the girls upstairs, like a fond memory of your childhood. And, you don't think enough about things like that. And it reminded me of the time that all my family were together. So my older brothers and sisters and mum and dad all going out and doing something as a family. And the older you get, you realise that you lose that. And I recall a time when I was about 7 or 8, and we used to go to Ireland, and we used to all go down to the seaside together, and then my dad would take me fishing, and we would get the fish and we would cook it around my granny's, and then at night we would be around the fire, and it was just all of that. It's lost as you get older.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's the part of life, that's the way of life, and that's what happens. But yeah, they were good times.
What language do you speak currently?
Is that my?
That's the time
I
up.
think time is up now.
Ah.
So what question did we get?
So
Do you know what? I forgot I was being timed. I should have just kept it short. I was getting too deep.
I think if we had another hour, we probably could have got through all the questions.
I know.
maybe.
You needed
Maybe
more than
just,
that.
maybe just.
We got
Sorry,
to-
guys. I totally forgot. It threw me off the
That's
task.
your score.
Yeah.
We got to
23
23 though, so
Yeah, not bad.
that could be good. You don't know. I mean, I doubt it,
yeah.
but could be good.
You should have reminded me that I was under a time. I was telling you about stories.
It's really good. I like the story.
Wow,
It's really
yeah,
good.
yeah, but that didn't help my score.
No.
So-
But at least you didn't get to the maths subject.
yeah, well, that's it. That's what I was trying to avoid.
If we had another 20 minutes, we might have got to the first question.
Why is that further down?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I suppose.
Um,
Anyway, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it.
No, I did. It was a pleasure and an honour to be part of Ace FM. But I'd just like to say I wish you all three of you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
It's a time now where that transition starts happening. The year 12s are starting to come in, and you're trying to support them through that. And then your next steps is university and employment. And do you know what? As quick as school went, university will go as quick.
Mhm.
So you just gotta remember that and cherish every minute of it. All right, really enjoy yourselves and make sure you get good grades.
I suppose on that note, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment some questions that you may have that you want us to ask the teachers, or even any teachers you want to see on Death Release. So, yeah, that's it from us, really.
Right.
So we'll do our classic outro.
What is our classic outro?
We don't have one.
So do you want to say something?
Do you have an
Do you want
outro?
an outro for us?
You're supposed to be the experts.
Well,
Okay.
Cheerio for now.
See you later. Goodbye.